Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane Spider's Anthology as we continue with the reference materials. So today we will be continuing with the Soviet Naval SAMs, SAN-5 Grail. SAN-5 Grail, title SAN-5 Grail, Strela 2, SAN-8 Gremlin, Strela 3, and SAN-10 Gimlet, Igla. Do we have... Let's see, 8 and 10... They do have, Ooh, it looks like there is some overlap. But, let's see. This is, 3 pages. Was that what the other one was? There is, I think, enough overlap that we're going to combine the SAN-5 Grail and SAN-8 Gremlin since they appear to be the same article. So, title SAN-5 Grail, Strela 2, SAN-8 Gremlin, Strela 3, SAN-10 Gimlet, Igla, type close-in system. Development of the Strela 2 or Arrow 2 man-portable surface-to-air missile began in 1959 to a requirement drawn up by the Soviet Air Force's 5th Main Directorate, although development and production were the responsibility of the Ministry of Aviation Production. The missile, designed by the Toropov Design Bureau with the industrial index number 9M32, entered service with the Army in 1966. And is best known by its NATO codename of Grail or SA-7. During the late 1970s, it entered service with the Navy, receiving the NATO codename SAN-5 Grail and with the index number 9M32M to provide an air defense capability for smaller warships and auxiliaries. In 1972, an improved version with greater range, improved warhead, and filtered seeker entered service as Strela 2M and has probably been issued to the Navy. Strela 2 suffered tactical shortcomings, especially in relation to its seeker, and during the late 1960s and early 1970s, the design was developed to incorporate technological improvements. The new missile with the index number 9M36 Strela 3, NATO codename SA-14 Gremlin, entered service in circa 1975 and is believed to have supplemented or replaced Strela 2 systems in some vessels, although no confirmed identifications had been made by the autumn of 1989. The naval version has been allocated the designation SAN-8, and many ships carry a lightweight multi-round launcher. A substantial redesign of Strela 2 led to the Igla, which appeared circa 1981 and was eventually given the NATO designation SA-16 Gimlet. A naval version of this system was produced with new launcher and given the NATO designation SAN-10 Gimlet, and it is possible that a launcher was experimentally installed in a Kilo-class submarine. Description: both missiles are housed in 4.71 kilogram fiberglass launcher containers and probably share the Strela 2 Grail configuration, with 4 small fins of cruciform configuration and 2 pop-out trailing fins behind the exhaust. In Strela 2, the 9M43M missile uses an uncooled lead sulfide infrared seeker operating in the 1.7 to 2.8 micron range, and with a spinning reticule center null tracking system with a 1.9 degree field of view. In Strela 2M, SA-7B Grail Mod 1, the seeker has a filter for improved performance. When the operator acquires the target, he activates the thermal battery, and when the seeker has acquired the target, he receives an audio signal. He then partially pulls the trigger and activates the missile gyros, which are warmed up in 4 to 6 seconds. The operator uses stadia reference marks in his optical sight to compute the lead angle to the target, then fully engages the trigger to launch the missile. The booster burns for 0.05 seconds to eject the missile from the launch tube at a speed of 28 meters per second and to spin it then at a distance of 6 meters. The sustainer ignites and the trailing fins pop out. The missile homes on the hottest part of the aircraft and probably has an impact fuse on its 1.1 kilogram armor-piercing RDX warhead. In Strela 2M, the warhead has improved fragmentation uniformity. Compared to the 9M32M missile in Strela 2, the 9M39 missile used in the Strela 3 system has an uprated rocket motor, a more powerful warhead, 2 kg HE fragmentation with impact and graze fusing, and a cryogenically cooled infrared seeker with proportional guidance to deal with approaching, reducing, and maneuvering targets. It is believed the missile incorporates IR signal processing to defeat common countermeasures such as flares and modulated hot brick type decoys. The 9M313 missile used in Igla is faster than its predecessor but retains the warhead of the 9M39. Guidance is by proportional navigation using the cooled seeker unit with maximum target bearing angle for a launch being plus or minus 40 degrees. The SAN-10 launching system is reported to be a 4-round system which may be loaded possibly semi-automatically from below decks. Specifications: Strela 2 Grail, length 1.45 meters, diameter 7 centimeters, weight 9.97 kilograms, speed Mach 1.7, range 5.5 kilometers or 2.6 nautical miles, altitude 18 to 4,500 meters. Strela 3 Gremlin, length 1.4 meters, diameter 7.5 centimeters, weight 9.9 kilograms, speed Mach 1.7, range 600 meters to 6 kilometers or 3.25 nautical miles, altitude 10 to 5,500 meters. Igla, or Gimlet, length 1.55 meters, diameter 80 centimeters, weight 10.8 kilograms, speed Mach 1.67, range 600 meters to 5 kilometers or 2.7 nautical miles, altitude 10 to 3,500 meters. Here we can see the 3D view. It's just the generic shoulder-launched missile model. But more importantly, we have this photo album here, which shows one of the Navalized launchers, although it's very hard to make out the details. Maybe it'll look better with the up-resing, but yeah, that is the launcher, and again, yeah, it still uses the same model. So that will be all for this episode. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.